Horas!
Oh my God, I can hear your sounds. Once again, okay? Horas!
Horas!
Okay, that's better than the before. Shall we, everybody? First of all, let us praise and thanks unto our Lord who has been giving us some mercies and blessings, so we can attend and gather in this place in a good condition. May peace and salutation always be given to our prophet Jesus Christ. So by his guidance, we are able to differentiate a good thing and a bad one, the right way and the wrong one, in order to enter God's paradise. I would also like to say many thanks to the juries and MC who have given me opportunity to stay in here and to deliver an English speech in front of you all. The topic of my speech is Young Generation Facing the Challenge in Globalization. As we know, well, that globalization is an era marked by missing the territorial limit of nation. It enables the nation cultural interferences so that like politics, economy, color, and culture of nation can influence the color and inspire of the other nation's policies. So guys, maybe some of you know about the globalization and maybe we often hear about globalization, right? So do you know what's the meaning of globalization itself? Globalization is the process of international integrating arising from the interchange of worldviews, products, ideas, and other aspects of culture. In other words, every country in this world can influence other world. Let's pay attention more. What happens in our surroundings at present? Like free sex, pornography, alcoholic drink, and drugs become new customs in this country. Most of them always imitate what becomes up to date without filtering and thinking before. And they never make the link between thought and desire, planning and implementation, and between ability and action. In addition, they do not preserve the Christian laws because they think that religion is the symbol only, whereas youth is the generation next of this country. So, how this country's future is if most of them get wrong in their moral values? Ladies and gentlemen, globalization has various aspects which affect the world, such as in industry, finance, economy, politics, technology, social culture. If our country wants to survive in this globalization era, we must be smart people. We should take all of the positive effects of globalization and we should not take the negative effects. For example, we need to adopt and learn high technology from developed countries in order to develop our country. On the contrary, we must not imitate bad attitudes or behaviors from other countries. Young generation are the people whose age between 13 years old to 25 years old, right? Which will be the future leaders for their own countries. Young generation should live a happy life of travel life in their age now. But there are a lot of problems facing by the young generation in this globalization era that have been discussed games, chatting, yeah, right? So therefore, new generation normally will lack of interpersonal communication skill, which is very important for them in their future career. So new generation need to move outdoor and interact more with people, socializing, and improve their interpersonal skill for their own good. The third one is lack of knowledge for things that happen all over the world. For example, newspaper. Yeah, newspaper. Why I say it? Because you can try to ask the youngsters now around that who will read the newspaper even when they're home about newspaper monthly. So parents should encourage their children to spend a little time to read newspaper or maybe the e-news for getting some nice information since they are young. The fourth one is do well in academic result. New generation nowadays need to keep their grade high in order to get what they want in life. For example, parents will give grade over to their kids if they get excellent result. However, not every single generation is capable to get straight F in examinations. So, doing well in academic examinations is also one of the problems that faced by the new generation nowadays. And the last one is unhealthy lifestyle. Okay, maybe some of you or almost of us is always in junk food, right? Junk food, and we often sleep very late at night. Yeah, although they knew it is harmful, but they just cannot control themselves to do it. So, we need to have a healthy life habit since we are young to prevent the illness for the coming year. It is a fact that there are many challenges in globalization era. It can be the need that globalization is related with competition and the ability to survive. The question is, what should we do in order to face the globalization era? The first one is build up and strengthen good characters based on the religion. We are Christian. We believe in Jesus Christ, the guide of our lives. Please do the best characters and behaviors that you are God's people. Second, we must master technology in order to develop our country. And the last, always be ready